Islam first emerged in the land of Arabia, which was steeped in ignorance and vice. After the passing of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Islam spread across the world during the era of the Rashidun Caliphs. Remarkably, it was through the efforts of the companions, Sahaba, that Islam expanded widely during that time. This is how Islam eventually reached our land, Bengal. In ancient times, the majority of people living in this region followed Hinduism and Buddhism. The term Bengal did not refer only to present-day Bangladesh, but to a vast area stretching over approximately 80,000 square miles. In 1204 AD, after the defeat of Bengal's last Hindu king, Lakshman Sen, Islam began to spread widely in Bengal. Ikhtiyaruddin Muhammad bin Bakhtiar Khilji's victory over the Sena dynasty king Lakshman Sen opened the doors for a large number of Islamic missionaries to come to this region. He also constructed many mosques and madrasas to promote Muslim culture in the area. However, forced conversions to Islam were not widespread in Bengal, as most people embraced Islam of their own free will. Before this, between the 7th and 10th centuries AD, Islam had already made its way into Bengal. According to historians, in 712 AD, Muhammad bin Qasim's conquest of Sindh paved the way for the spread of Islam across the Indian subcontinent. Following this route, many Muslim missionaries came to Bengal to propagate Islam. Later, under the leadership of Mahmud and Muhaymin, a group of missionaries arrived in Bengal and began spreading the religion. However, it was the conquest of Bengal by Khilji that played a crucial role in making Islam accessible to the people and introducing it widely. As a result, many Muslims settled in Bengal and started promoting Islam within their communities. Other historians believe that Islam had already arrived in Bengal much earlier through Arab Muslim traders. During the period of Jahiliyyah, these Arab traders had strong trade relations with the region. Although the spread of Islam was not very significant at that time, trade links between Arabia, India, and China helped introduce the practice of Islam much earlier. The main trade route for Arabian Chinese commerce passed through the Indian subcontinent. Geographers note that during this period, Arab traders would enter the Balochistan port via the Persian Gulf. Later, these traders would travel through Sindh, Gujarat, Madras, and Kolkata ports before heading to the Bay of Bengal. During this long journey to the Chinese Sea, they would stop in Bengal to rest. At that time, they would rest in areas like Sylhet and Chattogram. Thus, Bengal became an important stop on the trade route between Arabia and China. Along with the spread of culture, Islam also spread through the Arab traders. During their stops, these Muslim Arab traders did not miss the opportunity to spread Islam among the local population. Trade relations between Arabia, India, and China existed long before the prophethood of our great Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Historical records show that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, received various Indian perfumes as gifts. Historians say that around 617 AD, the Prophet's uncle, Sahabi Abu Aqqas Malik ibn Wahab radiallahu ta'ala anhu, set out with a few companions on 2 ships to spread Islam in China. They stopped at the Indian ports between Arabia and China, which helped spread Islam in the region. While at these ports, the companions actively spread the message of Islam. Additionally, during the era of the Rashidun Caliphs, Muslim forces were encouraged to conquer new lands. After conquering these lands, they began spreading Islam. It was during this period that the Caliph's attention turned toward India and Islam gradually spread in Bengal. Ummerumman Kranti, Daily Sun.